Hey everyone, and welcome to What Did I Miss? Where today I want to go over the recent news from The Hollywood Reporter that revealed that Matt Shakman has left the upcoming Star Trek film, which was set for release in December of 2023. Back in the summer of 2021, it was announced that Mr. Shakman had been hired to be the director of the forthcoming 14th film in the franchise after his work on the series WandaVision was hailed by fans and critics alike. Since then, the series was nominated for a staggering 24 Emmy nominations, winning 3 of those nominations, and Mr. Shakman's star understandably rose quite a bit in a short amount of time. But today, we are hearing that after first agreeing to direct the next Star Trek film, he is now no longer associated with the project, so I wanted to go over this news, how it came to be, look at what this could mean for the long-awaited sequel to 2016 Star Trek Beyond, and what, if anything, it means for the brand as a whole. But before I do, I want to thank you for clicking on this video, and as said, if you do enjoy it, to help me out by hitting the like and subscribe buttons. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does a lot to help my channel grow. This story actually started a few days ago when a rumor hit the internet that Matt Shakman was in talks to be the director of the upcoming Fantastic Four film produced by Marvel and Disney. For those of you that are not fans of the MCU, the Fantastic Four is a very important property in that narrative landscape and will be one of their biggest films in whichever year it is released. However, this film has also had its share of problems getting off the ground, as at first Jon Watts, the man who directed the first 2 films in the new Spider-Man trilogy starring Tom Holland, was initially attached to direct it, and the movie was then given a release date in 2024. In April of 2022, Mr. Watts reportedly left the film to work on smaller projects, which left the door open for another director to take over. Fans had speculated that Jon Watts leaving the film may allow John Krasinski to take over in the director's chair and to star in the film after his appearance as a member of the team in the film Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. The studio has not given any indication yet that John Krasinski's appearance in the film as Mr. Fantastic is confirmation that he will continue to play the character, and have not made any announcements as of yet concerning the cast. Fast forward to this past week, and now it looks like Marvel has found their director, and it is someone they are also familiar with. While Marvel or Disney has not released a statement on the future of the Fantastic Four film as of yet, they could be waiting to reveal the news at their upcoming D23 Fan Expo event that begins on September 9th, 2022, which is ironically the day after the planned Star Trek Day celebration, which many fans were hoping would provide an update on the upcoming film. But Paramount has released a statement through The Hollywood Reporter confirming that Matt Shakman is no longer attached to direct the next film in the Star Trek franchise. They said the following: Matt Shakman is an incredibly talented filmmaker, and we regret that timing did not align for him to direct our upcoming Star Trek film. We are grateful for his many contributions, are excited about the creative vision of this next chapter, and look forward to bringing it to audiences all around the world. While this is a blow to the upcoming production of the next Star Trek film, I do not think this leaves the movie or the brand dead in the water, but it does add another chapter into the long story of what it has taken to get this next Star Trek film off the ground. In case you are not aware of all the troubles this film has faced, I put out a video a few months back that goes into those issues, and I will leave it here and in the description if you would like to check it out. So let's look first at what this news means for the Star Trek brand. First of all, Matt Shakman was a huge get for Paramount when they signed him on to direct, and it looks like he has already done some work that will be included in the film. Him leaving now I don't think says as much about Star Trek's future as it does his relationship with Marvel and the enormous money machine behind those films. While Paramount is a huge company, they do not have the reach and the resources of the Disney Corporation, so there is no way that they could have matched any deal that Disney put on the table. If Matt Shakman had left Star Trek to do a lesser project like a Weekend at Bernie's reboot or something, then I think there would be a cause for concern. But this is a director who is on the rise and has already been successful with Marvel, so it makes a lot of sense that they would want to hire him to direct their next big project. And the Fantastic Four film will be a bigger movie than the next Star Trek film, no question. So knowing all of this, you can understand that this decision had more to do with the offer presented by Marvel to the director than the director no longer wanting to work on a project that he was hired for. Now, as far as what this means for the upcoming film, I think it obviously makes the reported release date of December 2023 a little unrealistic, unless Paramount already has another director lined up, which could be if they had been made aware that there was a possibility that Matt Shakman could be leaving the project. But honestly, it has been hard to figure out how far along this movie is in production given the announcements that have been made. Paramount did a very strange thing when it announced that the next film would see the return of the cast from Star Trek Beyond earlier this year without actually signing any of the actors yet to a contract. There have been rumors that since the announcement, actors such as Chris Pine and Zoe Saldana have signed on to return, and that there would be an update to the public given at the upcoming Star Trek Day celebration. I still hope that we do hear that the stars of the last 3 films have signed on to return, but I would not hold on to too much hope that they will be able to find a new director in such a short amount of time. Also, while the director is an integral part of any film, he was working from a script that is still in production as far as we know, which means that when a new director is hired, they will be working from the same script and will not have to start from scratch. Also, the fact that Matt Shakman is leaving on good terms means that whatever work he did put into the project will likely stay, and whoever is hired to direct the film will be able to hit the ground running. So while this news is disappointing, I do not think that it destroys all hope of another Star Trek film. It may just push the release back a year, and we will be seeing someone else's vision on screen. There are many other up-and-coming directors, and there have been calls to give someone like Jonathan Frakes a chance to direct the next film after his success directing episodes of Discovery, Picard, and Strange New Worlds, as well as the films First Contact and Insurrection. So my feeling is that while this is a bummer for sure, because Matt Shakman is a very talented individual, I think that this will only slightly delay the next film, and that it still has every chance to be a success. That is just what I think. Let me know how you feel about this news, and who you would like to see direct the next Star Trek film. Well, that is all I have this time, but let me know in the comments if I missed anything. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please hit that like button if you have enjoyed it, and I will see you next time on What Did I Miss?